Hey guys, Twin Sanity here, and I've got the complete set of the Imaginext Scooby-Doo 2018 figures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the figure packs. I'm going to tell you what episodes the villains relate to, and then we're going to also unbox the last two vehicle packs that I got, which is Shaggy and the hot dog cart, Scooby, and the ocean boat. And this represents the 5 other packs. There's 7 packs total. So first up, this is Daphne and Mr. Hyde. And this comes from a 1969 episode called Nowhere to Hide. So there was actually a guy named Dr. Jekyll who was engaging in a jewelry heist by pretending to be the ghost of Mr. Hyde. So that was a pretty simple, straightforward pack. You get Daphne, you get Dr. Jekyll pretending to be the ghost of Hyde, and you get this huge piece of jewelry. It's kind of nutty. Next up is Velma and the Snow Ghost. This was a 1970 episode called That Snow Ghost. And it even says on the packaging, the Imaginext packaging for this figure pair, it's like, oh, it turns out to be Mr. Greenway. And this is a very good likeness to that animated character in that 1970 episode, That Snow Ghost. And this pack here, you get Hiding Scooby with the Funland robot. The packaging never called him Charlie, but they do call him Charlie in the episode a couple times. And this is a 1969 episode called Foul Play in Funland. Pretty basic and actually kind of boring figure, but it's a decent likeness to the android, the automaton in that episode. And the whole caper is about I think it was Mr. Jenkins, you know that name, Mr. Jenkins and Sarah Jenkins. They were programming the robot to run havoc. And then you get this hiding Scooby with this single feature snap action. Now the Mystery Machine, I'm really critical of it because it didn't come with a villain at all. I think they really dropped the ball on that. Therefore, we can't relate it to any episode. But you do get this odd-looking version of Fred Jones. And you get this Scooby. It's more of a rich brown Scooby with a single spot on his back and no spots on his leg. Now, when you look at the big structural playset, comes with this Scooby. It's a little bit darker brown, and he has spots on his legs. Expression is exactly the same, but it is a different colored plastic, and there is a slight detail in these spots. So this playset, it's a big mine, and it features Miner 49er from the 1969 episode Mind Your Own Business. And Miner 49er does briefly kind of make a cameo in the second live action film, which I think came out in 2005. It's called Monsters Unleash. A lot of the classic Scooby-Doo ghosts kind of make a cameo in there, including Captain Cutler's ghost and a bunch of others. So all of these, well, again, we can't relate this to a certain episode, but all these came from the original run, 1969, 1970, 1969, 1969. And now, to complete the set, we got to get the figures out of these 2 vehicle packs. Let's do Shaggy and the hot dog cart first. This is Dr. Najib up here, And this is from a 1969 episode, Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2. But those meddling kids at Imaginext really went off script on this one because that episode has nothing to do with a hot dog cart. A rather odd-looking Shaggy, a detachable apron, and let's read the little blurb on this package. What does Scooby and his pal Shaggy like more than solving mysteries? Snacks! This time he's wrapped mystery solving and snacking into one groovy hot dog cart. Speaking of wrapped, like zoinks, there's a mummy chasing him. Break out the condiment cannon. Who's hungry for adventure? Press to fire ketchup or mustard. Wrap and trap the mummy, aka Dr. Najib, with sausage links. This is only one of two packages where they put the actual name. The other one was Mr. Greenway. Launch giant pickles at the mummy. Push power pad to reveal okay, that episode had nothing to do with a condiment, with a food cart. Uh-oh. Should have pre-cut these. There's usually just the tie. I haven't seen one of these convoluted plastic contraptions down there in a while. Alright. I'll get that little string off later. This is going to fire a pickle. Bling, bling, bling. Put Shaggy in here. And pressing this is what opens here with the condiment cannon. But then you got to fire it from here. Alright. So the back of the pack is Dr. Najib, his mummy costume, some sausage links to wrap him up in, a pickle to fire at him, and some ketchup and mustard to launch from the condiment cannon. Let's launch one of these real quick. Basic spring-loaded toy missile. And then let's have a look at Dr. Najib. Ooh, look at that sourpuss face. Guys, be sure to check out the 1969 episode Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2. It's where you can learn more about this villain. Wrap him up in some sausage. Shaggy. And the apron. Alright, and our last pack. Scooby and Ocean Boat. Now they went a lot off script on this one. First of all, Scooby in this diver suit is from a 1969 episode. It's from A Clue for Scooby-Doo, which is the episode that features Captain Cutler's ghost. Alright, but this doesn't come with Captain Cutler, does it? It comes with this fella. They don't name him on the package. But I poked around, did a little bit of research, and found that this is representative, believe it or not, of a 2011 episode. So all the other references go to 1969 or 1970, even including this outfit, this deep sea diving apparatus suit that Scooby's in. But this is a 2011 episode called The Siren Story. And it features Ernesto and his gang of, they're called Fish Freaks. They put on this costume that looks like this guy here to kind of terrorize Crystal Cove. see how this fella looks as a Piscine humanoid. That's quite the Halloween costume, buddy. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Now let's go and read the blurb. Is Scooby Diver fishing for sea monsters? No way. But that's what he and the gang ran into on their deep-sea fishing trip. Or did they? Kids will dive right into the adventure as they help Scooby-Doo and the gang unmask the monsters and solve another mystery. Press to fire the hook and reel it back in. Turn power pad to aim launcher. See, there's no name of any kind on this. This one has the apparatus that you just turn to release. Here is the ocean boat. Launch this missile and reel it back in. If you say so. And then we got Scuba Diver, his 1969 outfit from A Clue for Scooby-Doo. Very famous episode featuring Captain Cutler's ghost. Where does this want to release? Release yourself. All right. Scooby Diver. Holy diver. Holy diver. I'm a survivor. Feeling like De Niro in Taxi Drive with Jodie Foster and Harvey Keitel. All right. So there is the ocean boat pack. This is the hot dog cart pack. This was the structural playset with Minor 49er. And this version of Scooby. This was the episode Foul Play in Funland with Hiding Scooby and Charlie. I'm Charlie. Charlie the android. And then that's Snow Ghost, 1970. And Fred Jones with a different version of Scooby. And the last pack is Dr. Jekyll pretending to be Mr. Hyde with his Gangsta Shabba Ranks Flavor Flav necklace and old Daphne here. Guys, that is the complete set. That's all the action figures from the Imaginext 2018 Scooby-Doo line. I certainly hope they make more. I certainly hope they continue this line, at least in the small packs. There's so many cool villains I want to see. The Creeper, and the Frankenstein's monster, and the Creature from the Bottomless, and the 10,000 Watt Ghost, and the Clown, the Ghost Clown. A bunch of good ones. Alright, guys. My name's Toy Insanity. I do toy reviews and unboxing videos every day of the week. So please like and subscribe. And, I'm sure there's some kind of content. I'm sure I have a playlist for some kind of toy line that you like. Thanks for checking out my video. Hope you have a great day. And, check out these toys if you like them. See you next time. Toy Insanity. Peace.